Joining us now is the host of Global Child, Augusto Valverde. This show is on Amazon. We're very excited to see it. How is this travel show different from all those other ones out there?
Thank you for having me. We travel with a purpose, and we believe that the best experiences in the world are out there, and we thought that if we were able to give back while we had the best experiences, it would make us different. And so Global Child is all about having fun, having the most luxurious experiences, but also having a positive impact in the world.
Yeah, and of course, this show is streaming on Amazon Prime right now. Augusto, you also work with influencers, social media influencers on this show as well. What's the appeal of bringing them aboard on this?
Well, I think that television sometimes is a little bit like cooking, and depending on the ingredients that you bring, it has a different flavor. The different people that we share the journey with are different ingredients that provide a completely different flavor. Also, the idea is that as we share the experience with someone, they can also come and give back with us. So we have a foundation, which is a 501c3 nonprofit called the Big Foundation. And a lot of times these celebrities, actresses, models, influencers, they come with us and they do charitable acts together.
So for those people who are trying to travel to a new place that they've never been before, what are some of the biggest hurdles and what advice do you have for overcoming those hurdles?
Well, in reality, I think it's just a willingness to go. When I first began this television show, I literally set off with very limited finances, a little selfie stick, and everybody told me it was impossible. But once we started traveling with a purpose, being intentional about bringing good things, good messages, inspiring people, and sharing life lessons like we do, suddenly doors started to open for us. So I would tell people that if your dream is to travel, where there is a will, there is a way. Nowadays, thanks to the show being on Amazon Prime and 10 major airlines around the world, now we've partnered with some of the top travel brands in the world. And so they partner with us not only to provide us with the best experiences for you guys to see, but to also help us in our charitable efforts.
Which is so amazing. Augusto, you have a really fascinating background. You have been a long-time chaplain at a men's jail. How does that experience working with individuals and inmates at a jail help you with this particular travel show?
Yeah, well, my life is a crazy story. In a nutshell, I went from the #1 club promoter in Miami to a jail chaplain in LA. And in that little gap, there was the whole LA struggling actor thing, which really makes you assess your choices, who you are as an individual, and your purpose and your place in this world. And so I just decided that whatever my resources, talents, and abilities were, I was going to use them for good. And once I started traveling the world, I began to leverage those relationships to be able to do good things in the world. So I'm a Christian chaplain, I'm a Jesus guy, but I do believe that we're all part of one big global family. That's why we call it Global Child. Like you guys are global children, I'm a global child. Jews, Muslims, Hindus, agnostics, atheists, we are all human beings at the end of the day, and we belong to one big family.
So you're trying to do good all over the world, but of all the places that you've visited, is there one particular city or country that holds a special place in your heart?
Yes, I would think Tanzania was very special. We were able to provide help for a school of Maasai kids, but then we also climbed Kilimanjaro. And guys, climbing Kilimanjaro is no joke. I cried on the way up. It was so difficult. We hiked actually for about 15 hours because we had to combine 2 days in one. And so I'm so happy I did it. I'm very happy that's there on the show and you guys can see it, but I don't have to do it again.
No, I don't blame you. Augusto, do you want viewers who watch this show to essentially start traveling with a purpose as well? What do you want viewers to get out of this?
Yes, actually, thank you for bringing that up, Baker. The end goal of this is to inspire people when they see the show. Now, of course, the show is entertaining, it's all travel, but when they come onto our social media account, which is Global Child TV on Instagram and globalchildtv.com for the website, they can apply to be a co-host. And we select people that have this intentionality of traveling with a purpose. And we believe that as people of higher profiles and this message, thanks to people like you guys, begins to be spread around the world, other people will also begin to travel with a purpose, which basically means doing something good wherever you go.
All right, Augusto Valverde, thank you so much for your time here today. Global Child is streaming now on Amazon Prime. Don't miss it.